Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another round of the Planet Crafter. We're continuing our DLC adventure in the land of Toxicity. We're gonna load up our world right now. We're gonna pick up where we left off, and this time we properly saved it, so we didn't lose 5 minutes of progress. So yeah, we are here. Things are still looking pretty green, but I'm sure that'll fade in a couple of transformation levels. We just unlocked the acid rain, which did not hurt us like I thought it might, but I wonder what toxic eruptions are going to be like. So we had just done a single rocket, and each rocket you do adds to the multiplier for like whatever they can do, and the first one is the drills. So what you got to realize is that each rocket costs us 3 aluminum. So as long as it costs us less to make a drill, that's actually a better deal. So another thing we're going to be doing is... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Yes. Another thing we're going to be doing is turning off that option. Hopefully to do that. Yep, we're going to turn off that. So now we can't trigger that. Good. Yep, no more automatic gestures. No, the first thing we're going to do is we're also going to be adding in some of the heaters, because that also only costs us 1 aluminum, so we're going to use 2 of the rods we got. We're going to use an aluminum for each. So we need 4 titanium. We need 4 iron. And 2 silicone. Alright, shouldn't be too tough. I think I've got this correct. So, let's see. Yep, they want to be inside, so this is going to tank our power something amazing. So we're going to actually have to add some power in. I'm sure. So let us also prepare to have to put power down. I bet we're right on the edge. So this needs to have 2 things of energy added for it, so we're just going to prepare for that. What else did it need? It needs an iron and a silicone. Okay, we should be good to do. And then we are going to launch at least 1 more rocket. An iridium one so we can get more iridium. But basically the goal is to basically match your power increases with the construction, so yeah. There we go, we'll just wiggle this around. We'll do a different direction so we can fit there. There we go. So yeah, that's got that pumping up. We already have the highest level of this. We also should probably make a seed. 1 to get that going, or not, or 2 if we can afford it. Yep, we can afford 2. How much power does that need? That's going to need another 2 for each one. So this will also help oxygen a little bit more, but it will also help plants quite a lot. So first of all, let's plan to have to make, that's 2 for each, so we're going to make 4 more of the solar panels. Yeah, I'm gonna get iron from downstairs, but we got 4 of those. We need cobalt, so we picked cobalt out of this. Okay. We do have cobalt downstairs. What are those gonna need for their stuff? They're going to need a lerma seed and magnesium, and we have magnesium upstairs. Lerma seeds I know we got some of. We made sure to pick up them. Yep. So that's why you want the basic ones too, because it's made as a recipe for things like this. So yeah, we're gonna pop 4 bad Larrys into the back. We will eventually change to a better, like, system for power as well. Like, these are resource efficient right now, but... Oh, am I short on iron? I didn't get more iron. Okay. That's true. I guess I didn't remember it. Okay. That's more than I need, so I just don't have to worry about it. I'll use it for something. Everything I build uses iron. No need to worry about it. Alright, so then we can slap some of these bad Larrys down and we can watch the grass grow. We are going to need to get 2 water bottles. That's fine. We did collect plenty of ice. Okay, so we can push one right here. And we'll actually be able to see the grass growing, which will be nice. We can do that. We can enjoy some on both sides of us. So yeah, we have just enough to launch another one of those. Now, it's going to want silicone. We actually need to make some more of the super alloys. So we're gonna need 3 of everything and then 3 extra silicone. So that 3 I pulled out, perfect. Already perfect. So we're gonna have to get our cobalt downstairs. I think this is all, yep. Okay. Bam, we already have the rod, we just don't have it in our inventory. We're gonna need the rod here and 2 uranium. Look at that, we're getting some more toxic options. Cool. So yeah, we should be fine to launch. Let us make sure we have some water. I saw an extra ice in here. Yeah, we can give ourselves a water bottle to sit on, and we can launch our next rocket. So these ones are the same, but they add to the heat generation. So we are going to want to do one, but we're going to do it next because this one, because we need more of the iridium from this one first. Or actually need more because we used it all for the heat exchange heaters and yeah. Bon voyage. Goodbye, Sir Rocket. Bring us much iridium. So we don't actually have to watch it, but we can come down and see, like, if we can see the grass starting to grow. Not yet. But that'll happen as the plant level rises. So this is continuing to rise. Cool. So we do have to go looking for more iridium. I mean, not iridium, aluminum soon. We're gonna let the missiles do their thing, and then we're gonna go pick them up. So we'll continue getting our surplus of food. Nope, not quite done landing. That might be the last one, though. Yep, that does seem to be the last one. We are on our way. Yeah, I know. Doesn't really matter which side we start on, but we'll start over on the right. Oh, you're up here. Okay, yeah, this one's up high. We'll get this one. Alright, let us up. Let us up. Can't get that one. Man, there's quite a few landed up here, huh? There's more I can't reach from that side. There we go. And there's more underneath that too. I can see it glowing. I think it's still there, unless that's just the core, because the core also seems to glow. So we'll check that out in a while, so we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, see, the core glows like that too, so I'm hoping it's just the core up there, but it's pretty difficult to tell. Was there a piece over here? I thought I saw it. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I'm crazy enough to talk to myself, that's for damn sure. Alright, let's get in here. Anything good going on? It's fine. I don't see any crashed right here, but we are right by these, so I will empty them. How we looking? How's the lake looking? Come on, you usually give me a readout. How we looking, lake? Don't want to tell me? Fine. Keep your secret, stupid lake. Oh, now you'll tell me. Okay. So it's at 55. I thought I need to make more, that's why I grabbed 1 iron. Because we don't need those yet, so we are going to just hold off on them. Alright, let's see if we can find some more of this iridium. Didn't seem like much crashed there, so we're going to look up here, see if it crashed up here. Like, you should be able to see it from a pretty good distance. What's going on in here? Just more? Okay. Let's fly up here and see what's going on. Oh, it's some on top of this. That's unfortunate. Can I get on this side from here? Well, I know at least one way I can get up there. So you might be wondering, how am I getting up there? I can't jump up there, I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, I got stairs. We're climbing. Can't stop me. Enjoy my stairways. That was always an option, by the way. You could have always done that. It only takes 3 iron. You can build like a bridge to anywhere on this game. I can't reach you. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Maybe from here. Man. Absolutely ridiculous. I went to all this effort to get there. Alright. Fine. I'll let it despawn a little, and I'll come back for it. I thought I was being clever, and the game found its own way to cheat me. Alright, let's craft one of these and put it away. So we're not carrying a million iridium. We'll start from the other corner and work our way back, okay? And why has it always got to be a pain? But it's okay. That's part of the game. I actually appreciate a challenge, so I actually think that's kind of funny. I actually wonder if something's up here. Let's just take a peek. It seemed kind of flat. I think this might be an out-of-bounds spot. I don't know if I should go back there, so I'm just not going to right now, unless it opens up later. Maybe a different... Because, like, different times in different maps, other areas have been opened up by different terraformation levels. So, maybe that does happen here. At least it's a pretty good haul of iridium. I think we got all this one. It's not really glowing much anymore, but there's one right here. Alright, that must have been one that crashed a little farther down, so let's make sure some of it didn't roll down the hill. Okay, we'll pop in this place up here and keep looking. So we are gonna go cleanse this out, this stream, I think. At least that's one of my goals. I just want to get what I currently have kind of situated. It's like I had a bunch of aluminum from the last run that I hadn't actually utilized fully yet, so we are finally just about caught up on that, so yeah. We're gonna pop in this, and then I'm close enough to go through that, so I'm going to, I don't want to commit to too much iron. As much as I want to bring iron back, we're fine. We'll get it another trip. Because I don't actually know how much iridium is up here. I think it was only like 2 or 3 pieces, but, you know, I wasn't sure. And there was a whole area that we were being taken to by a train, but I didn't want to commit to that at that time, so I kind of bailed on the train ride. So there's a whole other part to this map that we haven't seen yet. I should have suspected. I thought this was way too small, and this big-ass rock is still in the way. You gotta be kidding me. Like, it does slowly despawn over time. How did you land so perfectly in this dang thing anyway? Making sure there aren't any below instead. We can get. If I run low on oxygen, I will bail. Come back for it, I guess. Tragic. Alright, so what can I do? 4 more pieces of something. Alright, let's slap some of these in my inventory. So I want to see what these eruptions are going to be about. Ah, see, the grass was kind of starting to grow a little bit. It takes a little bit, but it's getting there. See, oh, we got to toxic eruptions. Now we're going to get to clear skies as the next step. Okay. Good. Alright, so let's slap the useless junk in here. We actually can use cobalt downstairs, so we don't have to put it in there. We can just do that. It's not that bad. Stop complaining. Alright. We got enough iron. We can slap together a better one right next to it. This one's just going to be for iridium because we use that constantly for crafting. So I guess we can drink something. I guess I will accept it. Get me something from my gullet. Okay. Did I actually unlock anything new for this? No. And I won't worry about it. Munch munch. I will make an extra one of these for the road. Okay. We're gonna give that one shot before we head that way to start cleansing that. I'm gonna get what I need to build a base along the way. Need 2 iron. I'm sure we can grab that from somewhere. We'll keep an eye out as we go. We'll see iron. Like, here's one. Here's another one. Okay, let's go up our stairway and hopefully it's cleared. Yeah, I can see it's cleared now, I think. It really tried to be annoying though, huh? Kinda wish I wasn't carrying 3 extra iridium, but I mean, 2 extra, okay, that's not so bad. I wonder if this area is going to require that we have upgraded our toxic tolerances, or if we can squeak by with the level that we have. Because we technically got a notice of it, but we didn't actually go look at it. Ooh, this is some good treasure. I like it. Very welcome. See, the other thing is if you wait longer to look at treasure chests, the loot is better. That's one reason why I've been putting off coming over here. I wanted to let it cycle to the point where like super alloys were more common. Where do we want to start out with this adventure? Because this is going to be a pretty big one, I think. I think this is a much bigger zone than the last. So I am going to actually put this to here. We're going to get our butts in here. That iron is going to be useful because we can slap that down. Put this stuff in here so we can't lose it. Is the rate higher? How toxic it is. Yeah, nope, it's not more high. It's not higher. It's just it's got 52 to clean up. We're gonna keep a lookout for it as we go. Look at you just hiding up here. 2 golden effigies. Alright. Well, let's take everything out and dismantle this. Oh, okay. Because it actually has a super alloy as part of the ingredients. So this side didn't actually seem to have much going on. So we're actually going to move our base to be farther down. As we want to be as close to the action as we can get to without being irradiated. So we've got to consider where we can go that will be easy to reach inside, but not too close to be irradiated. So where would it want you to start? Looks like maybe here. Where is it not toxic? So right here. Okay. So we just can't be standing in it where we are putting it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, we can build technically in toxic lands as long as we're not standing in it when we do it. But yeah, we are close enough to start doing this. And I realized I didn't actually empty my inventory this time, but it's fine. This stuff is actually pretty close to it. So I'm not going to worry about dismantling stuff. At first, I'm just going to try to lower this toxic goo that we can reach easily. Get that down a couple notches in how toxic it is. Yep, we're already down 2 pegs on it. Yep. It definitely seems to be like a diminishing returns thing. Like the first few are really important and then it slowly becomes less and less. Get me some iron. Let's slap some iron into this. So we are going to need more storage. Okay, there was another one sitting up here. We didn't finish. Okay, so this section is cleaned up. I guess this is considered a different section for some reason. I guess I'll accept it. Yep, and that's considered another section, so... Anything going on in here? Nope, nope. Nippity nope. Let's keep going. So I'm guessing this is a refinery of some kind. That's the impression I got. Whether it's just water refinery or if it was something like an actual mining refinery, that's to be seen. Yep, we got it down to 0.4. That's halfway cleared of how poisonous it is. We're not even gonna look in treasure chests till we have secured it. Oh heck, like I said, if we wait long enough, it'll just be better for us overall, but... So we don't need to be in a rush at all for it. Like, I don't think this is considered treasure, so we can totally dismantle this stuff, because this is aluminum. It calls it aluminum scraps, so that's why I'm like, this is great to take apart. So let's see if anything here is the same. Nope. Yeah, but what I noticed about this area is that it's all like water, so it's probably like a water purifier plant or something. So this area is considered clean now. We are more than halfway cleared. Yep, so we're down to 0.3. So there's stuff in that tunnel. There might be stuff over there too, because I don't know if that's considered a separate part or part of it. What about the other scraps I saw? Can I take those apart? Maybe those have iron in them. I might as well. Yeah, because I'm looking at it, but I don't actually see like any goo that I can visibly see there. So let's take out things that aren't goo from there. So yeah, let's dismantle these and hope for some more aluminum. I mean, not aluminum, iron. It's 2 iron, 3 iron. Okay, cool. I'll build another chest. So I guess we're gonna keep going and get down to that tunnel. I didn't see anything on top of these. I don't think they require that you have a jetpack. Yeah, because I can see more down the tunnel even farther, so... I think this is the right play. As you can see, like, we have enough tolerance to last for a very long time now, so we don't think we had to upgrade after all. I think the higher levels are just for, like, safety margin if you are a little unsure of how to do it. There's one more. Where are you at? You on top? You're on the side. You inside? Where's the goo? That's not good. There's one goo. Where is... If I was a goo, where would I be? Oh, it would be... I'd be right here, apparently. Okay, we're gonna make it there, I believe. We did it. Look at that. We're so good. So yeah, we untoxified this area for exploration. I'm actually going to pull back what we currently have and come back. Because if I wait another little bit, we'll probably be at the next tech level. So what we got's actually really good anyway. Because we got like 7 more aluminum and 3 of this, and then, yeah. No, actually even more with that. We don't even have to do the other part right now. We'll come loot this place later. But we got all that sorted out. That's great. So that makes all of this starting area sorted out for proper exploration now. There's that tunnel that we went into that was not safe. So we're starting to build towards a real atmosphere that's not like all this orange and green and yellow and nonsense. That's what the next level is, blue skies. I don't know if we're gonna see whatever these toxic eruptions are. I don't know how they would show. We got to see the toxic rain once. Because maybe we're going too fast, because like we're halfway done with this one already. But I mean, there are ways to slow it down. You can actually choose to how fast you terraform, so you can make the stages last longer if you want. But I just chose default, so we're gonna get the normal experience if you just don't change anything. But when I played after the first time, I like to change it to as slow as possible so that I actually have to work at it to make it change. That might seem weird, but it actually is not. Like it's supposedly 10 times slower, but it's not, because just building more makes it faster, so we'd only have to like just keep on doubling and we'd get there. I'd say it only takes about like 3 times as long, not 10 times. But like we blasted through these last 2 stages in the same, like in the last like half an hour. So we'll nibble a little bit of food. I bet I can get more. They're probably ready. We'll pull them out. Yep. So another one of... So this gives 13 oxygen, but honestly, these right here give 108. So while this has a 5 times modifier, bringing it up to like 68, this is still a better idea to make than the other one. And they both take an aluminum. So what I will do is I will slap this seed in here because it's a better seed. But I'm not going to bother making another one because that one's already made. So because of what we have here, I'm going to actually... I should probably not pollute that. I'm going over there. Let's get ready to make another rocket. So we're going to need 3 of these. We're going to need... And this is going to be a uranium rocket this time, because we want to get the other multiplier up. So we're going to need 2 uranium. Was that it for this? It was. Cool. So then what we're going to need is 3 of the cobalt. Oh, and we didn't have any up here. We had it over here. Cool, and that's already ready. We're gonna go launch the other rocket. Oh man, too close to climb. I understand. So this is gonna be this one's a magnetic field protection. So this one's gonna be the asteroid attraction rocket. They will look different too. Like it has a different shape, but it does the same thing, but with uranium instead. Goodbye! Farewell! Bring us stuff. But the sky is turning blue, as you can see. We are succeeding at our mission to turn it blue. So yeah, we will be there in almost maybe like 10 minutes. But then it rises and becomes yellow anyway. So like it only lasts for a certain period of time. Like this is another sandstorm event. Oh no, it's a... Okay, so it's a meteor strike event. We caused that, actually. My bad. That's funny. But yeah, I'm not gonna run around so it doesn't, like, make the stuff change trajectory or anything. So let's think about looking at our communications. So we're gonna need a couple powers to make sure our power is on the up and up. Now what does actually making this cost us? Okay, silicone, titanium, and iron. We got all of those things. Cool. Oh, and the aluminum. Duh. So now we can actually get all those messages and read them that we haven't been able to read. We have been chosen to have your sentence commuted. Do not try to contact them. Will be considered missing if we don't do anything. Can't claim anything. We can't leave. Okay, what's the next one? toxic planet-specific information. You must find toxic areas and remove all toxic goo from it. Yep, we've already found this out. Water is toxic. So we have to clean all the water surfaces as well. So yeah, we're already doing fine. That's why I saved a bunch of ice so I wouldn't have to deal with that step. To be honest. So yeah, let's go get our... Let's go find our uranium. You gonna be up in the mountains like the other ones were? I don't see it glowing in the mountains, but I do see rocks that have hit the wall here, so maybe I'll look up there anyway. It just might not be obvious. Yeah, looks like I was right. You're gonna be a pain in the ass. Well, I think I got a good portion of it. There's maybe some of it trapped. We'll come back for it then. Oh, here's some that was actually trapped from before. See, it lasts a good amount of time. Because we did that, what, an hour ago almost? 40 minutes? So yeah, as long as you come back for it, like within an hour, you're usually fine if you're launching rockets. It does eventually disappear though. Yeah, we are going to have to come back for this one. It's going to be kind of hard to see the ones against the wall. So yeah, we're going to move on to some of the other ones that might be easier to see. And there are some buildings maybe we can build that we haven't been looking at. I've been kind of just letting advancements happen and just focusing on the easy stuff that we can work on. Like, honestly, I feel like if I looked at any of the new stuff, it's all gonna want aluminum, and I'm just gonna have to say, nope, can't build that, nope, can't build that right now, so... I feel like I do it this way just to save myself from that step of being annoyed. So it's not just I've been ignoring it, it's just kind of like a strategy for mitigating annoyance. This look like meteors over here, so I'm gonna come poke my way through these rocks. Yoink ice. In their own way, these will glow even more brightly than the red ones do. Let's dip-a-doodle into this. Now, it's probably the case that I should just wait a little longer to go gather it. Maybe I should wait like 5 to 10 minutes, just let all these stupid rocks get out of my way. I'm gonna consider that going forward, but I don't like to let it despawn, so. But I know in my heart that it lasts longer, so I should just let it happen and not worry about it. It would be easier to find. And grab. There's already 2 sections I don't think I can grab everything at here. So yeah, maybe it's just a better play overall. Come on. There's gotta be an angle I can reach you at. There we go. And there's still a chance that there's stuff that's under rocks that we just have 0 chance of actually seeing that we can't get to right now. So that would be another reason to just wait for it to figure itself out. But at least unlike the normal meteorites falling, you can usually see these and they last longer, so. But I guess we're gonna have to do another pass. But on the plus note is we're probably gonna be launching meteors regularly from now on. So. Like, it's not like it's a big problem. We'll be, like, doing passes, like, every 30, 40 minutes anyway. So it's really not the biggest problem either. We'll be back for it, basically. But yeah, we're probably almost at blue sky if we didn't reach it already. Like, that meteor definitely accelerated things, too. Yeah, we're 82% of the way to clear skies. So yeah, I'm gonna start making rods. Even though you can't actually use rods for that craft, we actually have enough we don't need to worry about it. I'll save enough for 2 more rockets. And the extra uranium will get used up for, like, nuclear reactors or something like that. I think one of them doesn't use aluminum, but I don't remember. Well, this one only uses 1 super alloy. It's the explosive powder about it that's tricky. So biolab is something we're going to have to make, but I haven't seen any osmium. So it's probably deeper in that place that we didn't go to. So maybe we need to go there. Maybe that's where, like, the iridium and aluminum caves and stuff like that is. The actual mines that we never reached. So that's actually something to consider. Were there any more messages? Your great arrival. You'll find here all the necessary things to do it. So that was these are the messages we found inside the facility. So it's here for our convenience. So yeah, we can probably, like, afford that nicety stuff. Let's do it, because we're probably gonna go exploring soon. So the first thing we're gonna do is get the agility boots. We got plenty of fabrics. Because moving faster means we do everything faster. We'll get the 2 of these that aren't too expensive. We're not gonna do the 3rd one that wants 2 more. Gonna drop off this right here. We don't need to hold on to that. What's the 2nd level want? Silicone superalloy? We're gonna have to craft that. Okay. Alright, what else did it want? course it wanted another silicone. Okay, that's fine. We are sorting it out. Alright, let's enjoy our increased mining speed. I'll just go up here and see what else we unlocked. I haven't looked in a hot minute. So we can do faster cleaning, that's not important. Could last longer if we had these, so I guess we could probably afford that. We've got the extra materials from the looting we did, so yeah. As long as I don't have to make more stuff, it's probably fine. What do you mean this? I'm not clicking anywhere near it. That thing's tripping. Alright, now we can last longer in the toxic areas as well, so. We will eat a couple noms. We'll eat another nom. Okay. We've got water to craft. We've got a couple of these to use. What should I make? So let's make another drill. Another one of these grass spreaders. And another one of the heaters. I think we have... Do I have enough iridium for it? That's actually the important part. Yes, I do have enough iridium. Another thing is I can take down the other heater I had. If I had another tier 2s, yep, we could take these two down. They just don't really do much for us. Because each of these had an aluminum tied into it, so now that we have more aluminum from that, we can actually just toss another one up because we have the extra iridium. So that's going to double this heat production. This is probably going to chew our power grid. Yep, I knew it. That's fine, we're going to make more power now. Okay. 4 cobalts. I knew we were kind of close. I wasn't sure exactly how close. Okay, so next we want to do a drill. That's going to be another 2 of these. And we're going to want to do another one of these. That's another 2 of those as well. So yeah, we're going to want to make... We're going to want to make 3. I think we can squeak by with 3, but if we have to come in, rush and do a 4th one, it'll be fine. As you can see, we're slowly sorting our way through stuff, and we're reaching a bit of a cobalt scarcity, but we can also solve that later. Going through our resources is a good thing, because then it means we can actually go around places and collect it. So yeah, we need 3 more of these bad Larrys. We can then run around and sort out. So we can toss these down. So we need 2 more waters, a magnesium, and the aluminum and the lerma. Okay, so what else does it want? Let's make the waters first. Lerma and a magnesium, that's easy. Okay. So what does it want for the drill? 2 iron, 2 titanium. That's easy peasy. Let's see if we can't just stick it here, doing its own thing in the corner. There we go. Nice. We snuck by it. So we got 1 odd out aluminum. What do you want to do with this bad, Larry? I want to build this, but it requires that we terraform the lakes, I think. We're supposed to not be able to make it yet. It's one of the challenges of this mode. So ore extractors are something we can do when we get osmium, so we can't worry about that quite yet. We will need a biodome for something, but we absolutely don't need it immediately. So we're gonna have to go find some osmium. Flower spreader. We can't build this yet. We haven't purified the planet enough. I get it. So yeah, we're at clear skies. The next one is vegetation renewal. Nice. How we doing? Interesting. So yeah, let's actually put that away. Yeah, what did we want to do with this? That's what we were deciding. If we had enough, we might be able to do another one of these. So maybe I'll slap another one of these bad Larrys together. How much power does it need? It needs 3 reactors. Panels worth. So we are gonna go make 3 panels, I guess. As long as we got it, we might as well burn it. That's all our cobalt. We did it. We actually ran out of a resource. Congratulations. Ran out of 2 resources. Good. Technically, that's being efficient, I think. Because we used all the things we got. So what do I need to build it? I might actually have to go get it. Silicone, titanium. Nope, we got plenty of those. We don't have to go look for those at all. You can squeak by another adventure. We did it. Okay, how we looking like this? Okay, let's go try to do that quick pass around. Let's go find that uranium that launched that we couldn't see. We're just gonna fly around in a circle. We're gonna start gathering any iron and cobalt we see, because that's what we ran low on. So, this is an iron, cobalt, and uranium run. Yep, there's already one piece right there. Two pieces right there. Oh, there's another one hiding in the wall. Okay. That it? Something's going. Don't know if it can be reached. If it is back there. That was glitchy, but we did it. What are we looking like? 5 more pieces? Cool. So we'll stock ourselves up there. We will do another run for a little bit more. So which other direction had a little bit of problems for us? I think it was to the up and left. That's where I saw a bunch that might have been something. Vehicles are interesting. We definitely don't have the resources for them. They're not actually faster for a while until you get the speed upgrades. Okay. It does seem to be pretty worried about my hydration, huh? Heck with the other stuff, I'll get ice first. That's the only thing that'll actually disappear. Yeah, because once we reach, like, plants, I think it's gone once you hit plants. Ooh, bean sprouts. At least that's different. That's a plant we don't have. We'll come back for you. Especially in this challenge where pure water is hard to find. Like, all the ice that we turn into pure water, it just buys us time before we have to worry about it. If we move fast enough, we'll bypass the mechanic altogether, technically. So, plant, plant. So bean sprouts are more nourishing than other foods, I believe. So we are gonna actually slap-a-dap that right in there. I didn't actually mean to give that a letter. Okay, we can drop off the extra that we got. Cool. How are we looking? We're halfway to vegetation. That's fine. We will continue looking up here. We will continue grabbing the easy surface ice. There we go. There's a uranium we couldn't have seen. We've largely picked the place clean of ice, though, so that's good at least. Okay, so let's just start slapping out stuff that we can use. Can't believe I left aluminum behind. That doesn't sound right. Couldn't have been me. So we can probably go finish off that water purification. It is probably done. We just gotta actually pull the water out of it. Then we can move it all down to that area. Cool. So let's see what that new building takes. So we had level 1, we can now build level 2. That wants 42 energy. At least it purifies more. So it actually wants more plastic polymer, huh? That doesn't surprise me too much. What was the recipe for that again? For toxins. Where do you get toxins from? Byproduct from those spores, if I remember correctly. Alright, I'll bite. I'll toss a couple in there. We can start getting that. We got one, but we need more. That'll take a second, so yeah, we can go get that water. Man, the nights are getting so much clearer now that we're at blue skies. So it needs to do that 2 more times. Of course. Just gotta remember when I go to do that, I need to bring some storage materials. Did that finish? What do we got? 2. I think I need 1 more, so we're gonna keep doing it. So it's also going to need... I need more than that. I need 2 more on top of that. So it needs 2 more of those capsules and a pristine. So we can... find where we put those. We got the mushrooms here. I know I had those capsules somewhere. Did I only have 1? If so, that's a little unfortunate. Unfortunate if true. Huh. Okay, I guess so. I got purified water. I don't need to purify it then. Okay, what's the recipe? So we're gonna need another toxin. Which we still have 1, so we can start working on it. So we're also going to need a bunch of power. So that's going to actually need 6 more. At least 6 more. I'm not going to be able to carry all the pieces at once, so I'm going to just bring enough for 3. But I have all the cobalt I need. So we'll slap these Larrys down and go back in and get the rest. Cool. Oh, did I want a 3rd one? I did want a 3rd one. And you wanted to go here a second ago. Okay, so that should be enough for it to happen. Oh, we also had a little bit of power from the other one, but it really was not enough to matter. So we gotta empty it out anyway, so let's take those out, grab the plastics. I hope it's the same size. I may not be. Has a bigger storage, so that's cute. Okay, well we upgraded. This also purifies the air by itself, so that's something to take note of, that it's also speeding that up. So we are going to keep making loops back to get the water, because I think we're just gonna have to do that a few times. Guess we don't need the mushroom after all. Cool. We're gonna make sure we keep a water on us so we don't have to come back as fast. We'll eat a eggplant for the road. So I am going to start considering building up to where that other cave is and start getting into that area. I'm assuming that I can't reach into it easily, but I'm going to bring enough to make a base for sure. I guess I should just keep grabbing iron because it'll be storage. Storage, stairs, whatever works. So ironically, this place is pretty close to where we're going anyway. What's going on here? Goo. That. Okay. Cool. Our goal is to get up there. And make a base as close to inside there as we can get. So we could ride that to wherever that goes and work backwards, but I kind of want to do my own thing, so I'm going to kind of ride up here and put a base as close to there and just kind of approach it on foot and see what's going on. What's going on right here? Nothing? Just a stopover point? Where does it start being toxic? I see the goo, so right here. Where can I put a base? So yep, I can put it there. I can put a door on it. And as long as I'm in this corner, I can build in here. Good. That's all I could ask for. Alright, so there's 33 in this tunnel. Let's clean this tunnel up. It's also not extremely toxic, it's half as toxic. That might be because we upgraded our suit, or it might be because it's just not as toxic. No way of determining that. Just regular scraps. Okay. Look at that hidden treasure. I won't worry about loot until after we've sorted out the tunnel, because loot gets better the farther we get. So that's a ladder up. Let's go drop off the stuff we've done so far. Refresh our meter. Okay. Sell our water. Okay. So we're a third of the way down already. I think this ladder just leads up, but let's take a look to see if there's nothing like goo up there. This is actually out of the toxic land, so if we wanted a breather, we could have come up here. Cool. More treasure chests, good to see. Another hidden treasure chest. There's goo in that corner. And goo higher up, I think. I think there's a stair behind this. Yep, no, a ladder, I mean. So with this, I think the tunnel will be clear, at least this part of the tunnel. I don't know how big the tunnel is. I guess I shouldn't assume it's clear. But yeah, there we go. See, this part's settled. We got room for another mushroom. Cool. We did it. So I'm gonna keep pushing through to see where this cave goes. We'll make a path through it that doesn't rely on the... I didn't mean to drop you. Cool. We'll get the materials as we go through, I think. I assume that there's some along the way. Another mushroom. Well, I mean, I guess I could dismantle these and they'll have stuff in them. It's messy, but this should have what we need for a place, so I'll just store it wherever we end up. I would have wanted to clean it up sometime anyway. We're gonna encounter toxicity immediately again. We're just gonna follow it. So the tunnel kind of branches off here. Mushrooms, some water. Water doesn't seem to go anywhere, but it is water. Okay, that's cute. More loot. Okay, so we came around here. So then we'd follow it along. Yeah, it's not so bad yet. You're fine. So yeah, this might be into the tunnel to whatever the next area is. So yeah, we'll follow this. Well, that looks like fun. It did say there were 2,000 piles to clean up, so there's definitely stuff going on here. So that's why I was theorizing that maybe we shouldn't settle our main base there, because this might be actually where we want our main base. You know? But technically you can have more than one base. It doesn't actually punish you at all. So let's slap stuff down. We'll get as much of the supplies as we can for another base. So we need another. Okay, so we are going to start cleaning up this zone right here because it's right in front of the mag rail. Let's go drop that off and assess. Is that considered part of it? We'll go there next. It might be a different place, it might be the same place. Who knows now? It'll tell us what it thinks. You are considered a different place. That's fine, you're also pretty small. Something is glowing orange here. So that'll be good for other stuff, but we're just gonna kind of leave it for now. We're gonna focus on the cleanup first. What's going on up top? Yep, I knew there was something up here. So we're gonna kind of skirt around the edge here and see if we can't get to wherever more of the goo is. It's probably on the other side. I didn't see it. Yep, I think this is it over here. I can see a little passage over there. That's cute. Now this place has a whole lot going on, and we will fully explore it. Is that it for goo on that side? Got this right here. So there's only a couple nibblings left. Is it inside this? Is that what's... oh, it's on the other side. Okay. There might be some inside. Let's take a peek. Nope. Where do we think it is? We up on top of here. We are on top. No, we haven't had a regular meteor storm in a hot minute. We did it. Toxic goo cleaned up. Cool. We are going to go back and drop this nonsense off, restock our oxygen. Then we might look at these impacts that happened right next to us. I'm not going to try to chase down everywhere over here. That's kind of a pain in the ass. I might look in this cave over here though, because it's pretty close by, but I'm not going to go too far into it. There's something going on in this corner too. Aluminum scraps, I'll take it. Aluminum scraps, I'll take it. Anything that just says aluminum, it's mine. I'll save the treasure chests for later. That was not what I saw, I think. I think what I saw was actually over this way. No, is it raining? Look at you being a golden chest and all that. Got mushrooms, got squash, all the ones we didn't have. We got a snack, these guys right here, and yeah, we'll break it up. This was a good little cave. It was kind of obvious there was something gonna be in here, but... Kind of leaky cave, though. So leaky. Why are you red? So this is where Iridium lives. Yeah, it lives over here. So yeah, there's just Iridium on the ground over here, so we just had to get over here to get Iridium. But this is really far from spawn, so as you can see, that would not have been easy to get to by this point, before getting to this point. Unless you knew about it. I guess we could have prioritized that mag rail and just ridden it over here to get it, but you'd have to know about it. So. Oh well. But we did do well. Look at all this loot we have, all this stuff right here. We are going to go home and be ballin', so I think we're just going to take whatever loot we want to from what we have and just book it back. And we'll worry about this toxic stuff a different time. We came home with a pocket full of goodies. What more can we ask for? So coming this way was a great play to get more. We didn't even have to open any of the treasure boxes for that either, which is the wild part. All we did was dismantle aluminum scraps. That also tells me that this mag love would have been totally safe to do, but like going the way we cleared it out, we actually opened up multiple treasure chests, so that was an option, just to get more loot. You still probably have to clear everything anyway to get all the goo, so like, still would have been needed. Would have been faster later, maybe. Probably not much faster. As I still think we handled that pretty quick. Yeah, we have to purify those waters too. So I guess what I'll plan on doing is that we're going to purify out here, and then I'm probably gonna move my main operations to that main hub, because this place, while cool, is fine. And maybe when we want to do rockets, we'll come over here and do rockets, because we've actually cleared this little basin out for rockets to be easy to gather. Because that's what makes rockets easier to gather, is if you just have cleared out the items on the ground. Otherwise, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. How are we doing? We made it to the vegetation renewal. Next one is going to be purified atmosphere. Fantastic. So we're going to want to upgrade storage for this stuff, so I think it's about time that we started expanding. I'm going to make a temporary locker. Let's call it right here. I'm going to loot out this one. I'm going to tear this one down. I'm going to put it sideways. Do you not want to be sideways here? Oh, because there's something on the ground? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Alright. One piece was on the ground. What a pain in the ass. Okay. I'll let it get as close as it wants. It's gonna touch you. It's gonna touch you inappropriately. Why did that have to be like that? I don't believe in that. I call do-overs. Let's try from the other angle. We can do better. Okay, so you are going to be iridium rods. You are gonna be alloys. And we are gonna try not to die of thirst in our own home. We're gonna eat a little bit of nums. We're going to drink our water. We are going to grab some more food that we've planted. We're gonna vary up our diet because we have some more options. So this one feeds us for 60. These only feed us for 25, so this is the high octane food. Cool. So we got another random effigy. Let's slap that in here. Okay. So we've largely sorted that out. Now we gotta decide what we want to do with this. Did we get anything new that we can place? Because we can't do these until we purified enough. So we need to purify more water. Which means we should probably just upgrade our amount of purification we are making. Microplastics is from the gloobies. How much power do those things take? Absolutely almost nothing. It's almost like our limitation is more like how many mushrooms do we have. We're gonna purify some gloobies. So the one thing I noticed is that it only gives you 2 items extracted still, so I was wondering if it would give us more as it leveled up, and this time it doesn't. Humble did that, so I thought maybe it was the case, so I held off a little bit. Okay. We can't make the gel yet, so that's not on our table of options yet, but it will be. So we're gonna wait till we have the plastics for it, but then we are going to go on a journey. I think I need 2 less of this. Because I want to add a certain amount more into the pool. Was my math right? And my math might not be right. Ah, hell, I'll put them back in. What do we got going on here? 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'd be 4 more. We want to make at least 5 more. So yeah, we'll put 2 more in. So we need 5 more mushrooms. We got plenty of mushrooms. So we're going to let that cook while what it's doing, and we're going to go over here and start sorting this out. The plants are starting to come back alive, so they look kind of cool. I kind of like this. That was the one thing I really liked about these games, is watching like the planet change as you go along. So you'll just see me like stop and just look at what's different. Yeah, see, this thing's starting to come alive too, because you can see the little nubbles in it pulling up, and you've got stuff going on here too. I guess the fungus isn't considered part of the plant life. I think this is all cleared, so we can actually break these down and get ready to move them. We are going to have to empty the inventory a little. Cool. Get out of here. Smack, smickety, smackety. Okay. So I picked the number of them to bring as I did, because that's the exact amount we could physically carry. You should be done, I think. Oh, we could carry a little more, that's right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need 2 more. Are you still processing? You are still processing. Okay, so we will go and eat a snack. We will get a little water for the road. And I'll get part of the supplies that we need for over there. Because I can't carry more than the iron. That's fine. Cool. We are good for now. We are gonna go and slam down 8 of those bad Larrys this way. Back where that refinery was. I guess we can come see if these fungus are doing something special. Ooh, what's this purple plant? We're gonna come look at these too. That looks pretty neat. And these do too. Look at you guys. How's the water looking? 125, is it the whole area? Do they all share? They do share. Okay, so we're gonna go find a spot that's big enough to fit all of these. Huh. There's this little fishing thing hiding in the back here. I bet it doesn't give me air. It sure doesn't. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Still, that's really cool that this exists over here. But we are going to have a problem if we don't find our own air, so we are going to just start circumnavigating nonsense. I said circumnavigating it. Well, it doesn't believe me, so I think we're just going to take a death here. We're not very lucky. I thought it looped around and I was totally wrong, and I went a little too far. But I know where that is. Yeah. And we have to go get our stuff back. You know what's actually interesting is we could take that as an advantage rather than a loss. Because we could actually build a base over there. Because we didn't have the space for the stuff that we needed to build the full base. Which is why we had that problem to begin with. So that was part of our planning that could have been different. So I know I built one right there. I'm going to actually end up not using that one. I'm going to make one that's right next to wherever we're going. Because I wanted it to be somewhere that had enough water that I could put all 8 of them real quick. So I'm thinking this spot might be the best one. Because that's actually big enough that I think I can reach all of it. Right, let's dip in there, let us catch up. Let's go get our stuff. It's over here, right on, like, the walkover. We just had 0 chance of making it to any of them. I knew at that point it was too late. But that's our chest up there, I believe. I got a little too distracted with checking out things going on, so let's drink our water. And give me my stuff. Okay, cool. I think the plants got me distracted, to be honest. So remember these lakes for later. There will be like frogs and stuff around there. So this, at least this doesn't have a lot more water to detoxify than the other place. Only 125. I really like how they came up with different plant designs for all the places. Oh. Let's get out of this water. Look at that. We have a decent amount of greenery now. I like this. Cool. We're going to do that. We're going to dip in here. And we are going to... We have the space. Need one more iron. Okay. So we are going to start placing down our water collectors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. We'll solve the power thing when we get back. Tell me there's an iron just chilling on the ground. Let's not have to be ridiculous about this. Cool. So yeah, we'll have storage when we come back. We won't have to worry about that. Let's go back, fix our power, and we'll be good. I know I said it doesn't take much power to do that. Well, apparently we were that close to the edge. So we'll just have to slap down like 1 or 2. It'll be fine. But I'd say we made some progress. We went through, what, 4 terraformation stages? We're already past vegetation starting. Next we're going to have purified skies, not just clear. So that at least the air will be not toxic. I don't know if it's breathable, but it'll be not toxic. But maybe we won't have to worry about oxygen. That would be kind of nice. I doubt it's that easy. Alright, so let's be ready to toss out, like, that's... what was it? Silicone. 2, cool. We're gonna go slap a couple of those in. There we go. How we doing? 13%. But yeah, things are going great. We got blue skies, we got some greenery coming back in the plants at least, not like the grass, but I think that'll just change as we go through this next cycle or 2. It gets subtle what ends up happening. But yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a snack of these. We're gonna go harvest any if we got any. Not quite. And yeah, we're gonna pick it up right where we left off last time. We're going to save it for sure. And thank you everyone if you end up checking this out. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.